Alright everyone, so Cinder is a pretty cool game. It plays off of the idea of like you've got Tinder, but it's about dragons. So you're dating dragons, so you, the person right here, is dating this dragon. And on the date, it's going to be just like one of those push your luck games where you don't want to get three bad things. So in this case, you're going to be rolling dice of different colors. So got these three different dice colors, and one of them has four sides that have hearts, one side that has a fire, and one side that has fire with a spark on it. And then they have one that's three sides hearts, two sides fire sparks, and then one side just normal fire. Okay. And then they have one that has exactly the same as the blue die, except for one less heart and one more normal fire, which is the worst. Sparks, I think, add a little bit of excitement to the game. So what you're going to be doing in a turn is you're going to be rolling these dice and then proceeding through levels of a date. So each level has like a certain thing they're called. You pick a date card that you go on, and you have the different levels of the date. So this would be the Snow Chalet. Enjoy a day on the slopes and a warming up with cocoa by our roaring fires. Anyways, so that's the date, but you would start out skiing. You'd roll the dice. Maybe roll, you're going to roll 4 dice. Roll a bunch of green dice, maybe a couple red, and maybe some of your red you roll fires, and maybe one of your greens you roll fires. So your first roll you get 2 fires, but the rest are hearts. And then that's going to be 2 points. So you can bank those points or you can keep rolling. If I already have 2 fires, I'm going to bank them. But if you want to keep going, then you would go on to the next date, part of the date. So you would re-roll all the dice that were hearts, and say you roll 2 more hearts. Now you have 4 hearts. 2 from the first part, and then 2 from the second part. You're not allowed to re-roll the fires, and that's just kind of how the game goes. So it's one of those types of push your lucks. If you ever do roll 3 fires, then you suffer the consequences of, first, you lose all the points you had accumulated for that date. You can't bank them and store them up. And the game has very few mechanisms where you'll lose banked points. So you could stop the date right there and say, all right, I'm happy with those 4 points. I'm good. And then you're set. Also, I want to say, if you make it to the third part of the date, so you re-roll 2 times successfully, so maybe you go to the Undermountain, you start with exploring, you get 3 hearts and only 1 fire, you get 3 more hearts here and keep that fire, and then you roll here, you get 1 more fire but 2 more hearts, so you get 3 more, and then 2 more, but you still haven't reached 3 fires. Then you'll have 3, 6, 7, 8 points. Plus, you will be able to bank those points, and if you do make it to the end, you can keep the dragon that you were dating to date them again. Why would you want to date them again? Because maybe they have things in common with you. Each thing they have in common with you, you're going to be rolling a green die. Each thing that they have slightly less things in common with you, you're going to be rolling this blue die, and then if they're way far off, so say you are an outgoing person and they are a solitary dragon, then this Bright Eyes is going to give you a red die for that personality trait. That's why there's 4 different traits, 4 different dice that you'll roll. And that's pretty much the game, and you keep playing until you reach the threshold of, I believe, about 21 points, and that's the whole thing. So now I'm going to show a game of my niece and I playing the game and explain the rules even more, but hopefully you enjoy it.
Now, in Cinder, it is a game of dating dragons without getting burned.
But we're just going to do a regular game that we made up.
Yeah, this might not be completely how the rules work, but we're going to try to follow the rules. So.
No, we're not.
Haha, so here is a game turn. So we're going to first choose a dragon to date. That's number 1. Okay. Next up, we're going to assemble your dice pool. You're going to draw a location card. You're going to then check the dragon powers and location bonuses. You're going to date up to 3 times. Each reroll is going to be another level of the date. You can meet up with 1 roll. Next step with 2 rolls. Next level with your 3rd and final roll. and if you get that far, you bank your points and end it. But any step of the way, you can just call it, end it, and bank the points that you had. If you ever get 3 fires, that means you burn. And you do not want to get burned. So if you get burned by a dragon, you stop, you get no points, and you send a dragon to the dating pool. Send that dragon that you just dated, and then gain a second chance card. Sure. No. Some of these second chance cards are try again. We actually start with a try again. That's going to allow us to spend this card to re-roll a fire result from our last roll. We could get an apology, which is to spend this apology to remove a fire result completely, or we could even do a do-over, where we spend to re-roll all the fire results from our last roll. Based on how badly we did with our last roll, if we got 3 fires in our last roll, we get a blue card. If we get 2, we get a pink card. And then if we get 1, we get a purple card. So, all right, I think it's time we start the game. So, would you like to go first or me?
Our regular game.
Our regular game. Now, we're going to erase some of these because I don't think this is what we want to be. Or do we want to do this? So, I'm going to be a spender. Pookie's a spender.
I am.
Pookie's who you are?
No, there's 2 I'm going to be.
You're going to move an elf? Okay. So I'm a spender who's mild. I have an active lifestyle. And I'm outgoing. You can pretty much do whatever you want in filling these out. Just the thing is you can't have 3 that are the exact same. Okay. All right. You're moon elf. How do you want to do it? Do you want to be a spender like me? Do you want to like a mild climate? As far as your lifestyle, do you want to be active like me, or do you want to hibernate more? And
Hibernate.
Hibernate, okay. Keep your hibernation. See, you'd think the bunny rabbit would be hibernating, but you're keeping it all, okay. And socially, you are kind of amiable. You're in the middle of solitary and outgoing, so that's perfect. All right, so now we are going to... What should we do first?
So this is how we're going to put.
Okay.
So, take a dragon.
Yeah.
I chose my dragon.
Okay.
Which is...
You actually get a choice of one of 3 different dragons, so you can choose this one, or this one. Actually, no. You. There's one on the top. Sorry. So there's one on the top, and then you can choose to swipe up to 3 times.
So I'm going to choose Daenerys.
So you choose to keep it instead of swiping. All right, very good. Okay.
So I'm going to get my 3 dice.
All right, we'll keep the available dragons over here.
Give me my 3 dice.
Give you your 3 dice. So what do you have in common with Oneri, though?
Let's see. So I'm a spender.
Oh my gosh,
we
okay.
have that in common.
You have a lot in common there.
Mild in common.
Okay.
Hibernate in common, and amiable in common.
Okay,
so,
if you have something in common, what does that do?
Common.
What does that do for you? It gives you all 4 of yours are green dice. So that was just lucky right there. Before you go on your date, we got to draw the place where the dragon wants to go, because the dragon kind of picks the spot. So we're going to draw from this lovely deck of places, and the first place we got is the Under Mountain you're going to go to. So the Under Mountain is the deeper you delve, the more delicious the danger, a true challenge for adventurous couples. This is going to make your climate die become blue. So what was your climate? It was a green one. We're going to change that to a blue one. A little bit trickier to do well with blue dice. And then, so you're going to be exploring, but then you're going to go on to a picnic, and then you're going to combat evil. But first you're just going to explore together. Now your bonus is when you roll a spark on your last roll of a successful date, and then you can add 2 love points to your total. That's what that's saying right there. So, got that?
Roll.
Good. Okay, so you're going to roll. Here, you can roll in the dice tray.
Yeah.
Oh, so already 2 hearts. Just about to get 1 more, maybe. Should we count that one, or should we keep it in the...
No, it counts.
No, it counts. Okay.
So 3 hearts.
So 4 hearts, actually.
Oh, 4 hearts.
And now, what you're going to do with your person here, we're going to put your person up here next to Oneri. And let's give you some love points. So, you got 1, 2... Well, we write a line underneath them. You don't actually get the love points until you... So, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to circle it when you get them all. So, that was very good, actually, of a roll. So, currently, you are on exploring phase. So, you've explored. Do you want to move on to the picnic part of the date, or do you just want to call it good and just leave the date?
picnic part.
Okay, all right. So you're gonna roll everything that wasn't a fire, which you rolled all hearts. So roll again. All right, roll this.
Okay, so I got 3 hearts.
Yep.
1 fire.
All right. So 3 hearts, 1 fire. You can't re-roll a fire unless you use your try again. You can spend to re-roll a fire result. Do you want to do that?
Use my try again.
So using your try again, you can re-roll a fire result. Okay. Bam. Okay, so now you have earned yet again another 4. Do you want me to fill it in? Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're now at possibly getting 8 points by the end of this state. This is going to be just amazing. Okay.
I'm doing really good.
You're doing really good. Okay. Do you want to move to the final part of the date? You've already gone on a picnic with this dragon. Do you want to combat evil? Now, before you do that, I gotta tell you, if you have a successful date with Oneri, then you get an additional love point. Also, you're about to enter the next level. So here's what we got. During the next level, you're gonna remove all fire without sparks, without effect. Okay, so that's gonna be really great, actually. So you might as well go into the next level. Is that what you want to do? Do you want to go to the next level, the third and final part of the state, which is to combat evil?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. You get to reroll everything that wasn't fire. There you go. Hopefully you don't get any fires on this roll. See how you do?
I will try again.
Yeah, you lost your try again. Oh no! 3 fires! But wait, hold on. This thing says, during the next level, remove all fire that don't have sparks. So, let's check these fires, okay? So, this fire does not have a spark on it. You'll know it has a spark on it if it's got a little diamond right there. Can you see that right there, that little spark? So, she didn't get a spark on there, so that's removed from the game. This one, removed from the game. This one, removed from the game. So, you actually don't get burned. And you just keep 1 heart. And with that, you have to end the date, because that's the end of the date. And we circle all that, and you're at 9 points. Hooray! All right. So you actually get to keep this in your dating pool. So you can keep it in front of you, and you can re-date Oneri the dragon. Or you can choose to date a new one the next time. Okay? Maybe your secret... you might have a secret goal card that says that you want to, like, date multiple dragons or something.
Okay, now it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to let you choose for me, okay? All right, we'll move your person out. Pookie wants a date. Look at Pookie. Pookie's just excited to date, right? Okay.
But he looks mad.
Maybe a little bit mad. Okay. All right, so... I'm going to let you choose. Should I date the frost or swipe away, and then I can choose... I can swipe up to 3 times.
Swipe.
Swipe, okay.
Should you date? No.
Should I date Nur?
No.
Okay,
Swipe.
this will be my second swipe.
This is your last type.
Okay, I have to go with Coppertooth then.
Yep, you do.
Okay, so I'm going with Coppertooth. Okay, this thing says, wanted. Paramour for steamy rendezvous. Flair for the dramatic preferred. No capes. Okay. And Coppertooth has, what does he have? Okay, so he's an investor. So that's a blue die for me. Okay. He is cold. So that's another blue die because I'm mild. He is relaxed. So that is another blue die for me because I'm active. And he is amiable. So that is yet another blue die. Thank goodness no red dice.
And let me tell you something. So what's weird is that Coppertooth is a boy, and he's a boy, so he's dating a boy.
That's right, that's right.
So, pretty
but
weird or not? I don't hear.
Dragons actually don't care. So, and Coppertooth really likes me, no matter my pronoun. So, here we go. We get, the next step is to draw a date card. So, here I go. I'm drawing this date card. This is the
Celestial Palace.
All right, the Celestial Palace. So, go for the food, stay for the starlit spas. Great for a quiet night of romance. Okay. All right, the Celestial Palace. You're going to meet up. Then you're going to do a next step of spa. And then in the next level, it's some moonlit cocktails. upgrade your treasure die by 1. So my treasure die was a blue. So we're going to upgrade that by 1 to a green. Okay, that makes sense. Now, if I roll a spark on my first roll, I can add a blue die for the rest of the date. Sometimes you can add a 5th die. So that is one of the places you can go on a date for to get another die. So let's do this. I'm going to date Coppertooth here. Hopefully I roll a spark. Actually, the blue dice have the most sparks, just so you know. We need to read up a little bit about Coppertooth before we go on this date. So, Coppertooth has before a date with Coppertooth, you may spend 2 love points to gain a do-over card once. And then when burned by Coppertooth, you're going to gain 1 love point. So even if I get burned, I'm at least going to get 1 point. You hear that? Okay. Spend 2 love points to get a do-over card once before I date. Well, I don't have 2 love points. I have none, so that ant doesn't work. Okay. All right. So
before we move on, I didn't get to read.
Oh yeah, we never got to read your Onari. We're gonna go back to Onari.
I'm gonna read it.
All right.
No, your eyes don't deceive you. I'm a real dream come true, but you have to be comfortable knowing I may just be as fleeting.
That's right. She got a fleeting heart. Maybe she won't completely commit to you. But for you, she really liked you. I mean, check that out. You, as a moon elf, she got 9 points right there. So, all right. You've proven you're good at dating dragons. Now I'm going to try right here with Coppertooth. So, the first roll, if I roll any sparks, then I add a blue die. I'm hoping for a spark. And I got it. But the problem is, I got too many. So let's see, I got a normal fire, a spark fire, and then I have this green. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend this try again card to re-roll a fire result from my last roll. So hopefully I re-roll this and don't get a fire. All right, got a heart with that. So I'm at 2 hearts, and I'm going to put that underneath my person. So 1, 2, and that was just dinner, okay? So there's dinner there. And next up, we will go to the spa.
He didn't do better than me.
I did not. So, shall I go to the spa? I think so. And I actually get to add another die.
If you do, you might be successfully at the end.
Okay. Well, I keep the fire results, and then I roll. So here I'm going to go. Please no fire. You know what? It doesn't matter because I got 3 fires. So, I lose all the points that I had gotten. And my turn is over. However, Coppertooth has a special ability that says gain 1 love point even if you are burned. So, I at least have 1 love point to your 9. So, hey, that was actually pretty good. Alani, what do you think? You think you want to take your turn and go again?
Okay, let's go again.
Okay. Going back to Alani's turn. Alani, what do you want to do?
So...
this person goes back to the dating pool. There can be 3 at most in a dating pool. I think it goes right here. So this one will leave if you swipe across this guy. But you could also date somebody in the dating pool. And if you give up 2 love points, you can date one of the people in my pool, but my lonely rabbit has nobody.
Swipe it.
Okay, you're going to swipe, so not interested. That takes Frost off. So Frost is out.
Swipe it.
Jyoti.
So I have
Jody.
to go with Felix.
If you want to go with Felix. Okay, so you're going to go with Felix. Now, you can kind of get a gist of what type of person Felix is. So, you're trying to get somebody similar to you.
Can you read it?
But you're going to read Felix, so.
I've traveled far and wide to find rare and fluffy feelings to befriend. I love to tell you more if you're even half as adorable as they are.
Okay, so Felix, likes cats. So, before we flip it and reveal, do you think you have anything in common with this person? Obviously, they're a cat lover. Do you think they're a spender? Most likely. A lot of cat lovers are spenders, right?
Yes, because like you might want to buy some more cats.
Buys cats. Of course, cat food is not very expensive, so maybe it's not so much of a spender. Who knows? Next up, do you think they're going to be mild?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Let's see what happens.
Let's just see. I'm going to flip it, okay?
Okay, so he's an investor. Okay, so I get a blue.
Okay, we'll just add the dice right here that you get. Investor is a blue.
He's cold, so
That's
I
a
get
blue.
Okay, I get all blues because he's active and I like hibernate.
Oh, that actually is completely
red.
opposite of you.
Yes.
And then you blue.
Okay. So,
Okay, all right.
okay.
I have faith in you. I think you can do this. All right, right?
I do not know.
I don't know either.
'Cause
So,
we got
oh wait,
nothing in
before you
common.
start, let's see the date you're at. Okay.
We are
Oh my
going
goodness,
to
you're going to
my place.
my place. Okay, so technically, my folks' place, they have a great house on the lake and would love to meet you.
Okay.
So all red dice become blue here.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so that's a little better. Anything else happens. Remember, if you roll a spark on your first roll, you get an apology card. That'll be nice. All right, roll a spark on your last roll of a successful date and add 2 love points. Get to that last roll. Get to that last roll. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, before we go, Felixy has some interesting things. If you roll 3 to 4 hearts on the meetup phase.
This one.
Meetup is the second reroll. Okay, meetup phase is going to be swimming actually after lunch.
Well, let's swim.
Yeah. You're going to add a green die to your following roll if you roll 3 to 4 hearts.
Okay.
On the
When
meetup.
you get burned by Felix, if you were burned with at least 2 spikes on your final roll, all other players gain a try again card.
Ooh. So I hope you get burned so I can get a try again
At
card.
first
one of
I
those purple
liked
ones.
him. No, I don't.
All right, Felixy. Okay. Let's see here. Roll them up. Now you just have to use your imagination with this. Okay.
Okay.
3 fires.
1 heart. So 2 sparks.
2 sparks. What did it say happens if you get a spark? You will gain an apology card. So, there you go. There's your apology. Now, roll a spark on your last roll of a successful date. This wasn't successful, so nope.
Spend 2.
Okay, but that will be fine. And actually, when you... so you did get burned by Felix. So what happens when you get burned? That means burned with at least 2 sparks on your final roll. You did have 2 sparks. So what's that mean? I think it means that I gain a try again card. So that'll be coming in very much in handy. And
Yes, I get an apology.
yeah. And lastly, whenever you get burned. I forgot to do this for myself. Do you remember how many fires I rolled on my last roll?
You rolled like 3.
I think I rolled like 3 or maybe 2. I should have gotten an apology because the last roll,
So you get an apology?
you should have gotten that. Now you should get something because you rolled 3 when you burned. See, these were not old fires. This was a new fire from that roll. You get what's called a do-over card. That was just really unlucky that you rolled 3 fires, so it has a way to help you mitigate that luck. And maybe next time you'll do better.
Yep.
All right.
I feel really bad. At least I got a 9 the first time.
Yeah, and you didn't lose any of the stuff that you've banked, right? That circle stays there. And my circle is at a
So
1.
now it's his turn.
My turn.
Let's see. So I'm going to choose him again.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah, choose for me. Yeah, please.
can you please circle your things over again?
So Felixy actually goes back to the dating pool and kicks out Coppertooth.
So what you need to do is you need to recircle yours because you could barely see that you're a spender.
Oh, thank you. Kaboom.
Going.
Very good, very good.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is let me put this away.
Okay.
Come on. So Keon.
Keon. Okay.
So I don't think that would be a perfect match.
Okay, you're about to kick off this dragon, so nobody can date this one.
Buy
Okay.
more.
Buy more. Okay. What about Dawn?
Dawn, pretty ugly.
Not interested in Dawn. Jody goes away.
And K.A.
Ka.
Ka.
Well, I guess you gotta pick Ka then.
Okay, so he's gonna date Ka, this
Alright.
guy, Tyria, and I'm gonna read this.
Alright, you read it.
Seeking a strong and capable ally, together we will crush our enemies beneath our combined might. Animal lovers, A+. So, do you think you have anything in common with Ka?
Oh shoot! You've set me up with Ka, so I hope I do. I'm thinking he's an animal lover, so he might be a spender like myself.
Okay.
I am an animal myself, so that should give me some bonus points, right? Let's hope so.
Because he's an animal lover and you're an animal. So
Watch it be all reds, though. Let's see.
Okay, so you get a blue.
Blue. Okay.
A blue.
Thanks. Read them out to me.
A green.
Finally. Good luck.
And a blue.
Okay. You normally get blues in this. All right. So
at least he got one green.
all right. Is there anything special with Ka we need to remember?
So let's see. Succeed at the next level with Ka. Gain 3 additional love points.
All right. So I got to succeed at the next level. That's the final level.
When burned by Ka, lose 2 love points.
Well, that would be
if
all
you
my
get
love points.
So if you get those 3 love points, that will just be all your love points.
Oh my goodness.
Because you have 1, but if you get 3, you'll have 4, but you have to take away 2, so you'll basically just have 2.
Huh. Okay. And the place
So,
we're going on the date is the.
Is Follow Hollow Fairgrounds. During the Sun Festival, there is simply nowhere I'd rather be. What a blast! Eat, drink, and be merry.
Okay.
Follow Hollow Fairgrounds.
All right.
So,
Climate die becomes
you-
green.
your climate die is green here. Roll 2 or 3 hearts on your first throw and remove 1 fire result immediately.
Okay.
So let's see. Well, you'll be meeting up, you'll be feasting.
Okay.
Next up, drinking.
Okay.
Next level,
Revelry. That's what you do after drinking. Okay. So I'm going to roll 2 to 3 hearts on my first throw and remove 1 fire result immediately. Let's do that. Okay.
Right now, Pookie's really sad because he doesn't have anybody to date right now.
Please be a heart. Please be a...
Okay,
oh,
so he
no.
gets 3 fires and 1 heart, but it says
No. I can't handle that. I'm going to try to re-roll that.
you can remove 1 fire result immediately. It says
Only if I roll 2 to 3 hearts. I'm going to do try again.
okay, so let's try again.
I can take one of my fires. I'm going to choose a green one and make it become a heart. No!
It's a fire again.
Okay.
So
Oh, no.
he got burned.
I got burned. Should I save this apology? I think I'll save it for somebody who
You should save
deserves
it
one.
for somebody who would actually,
Okay.
you at least get 2 hearts.
Right. And now I was burned by Ka, so I lose 2 love points, but I really only lost 1. So that was unfortunate. I'm back to 0.
So-
Now it's back to you now.
Pookie still has no one to date.
Oh, no. All right.
So, Bright Eyes, I do not think would be a good match.
Not thinking bright eyes, so Felix is gone. Next up,
I think I'll go with Rainbow Tail.
Rainbow Tail. Okay.
Or no, I won't.
Not going to go Rainbow Tail? It is the month of June. No? Okay. You picked off Keone then.
So, this is mine. I'm going to read it. I am looking for a real grown-up. You have to have your own hoard and your own place before we go out. Living in your parents' cave, that's a hard no.
Okay, so
So, right now,
that's probably somebody who saves money, probably an investor.
yes. So, but I'm a spender, so sorry. I don't think I'll have anything in common, but let's see.
Let's see.
So, investor, yes.
Okay.
No. Okay. Hot, okay. That is the opposite of me.
It's in the middle.
No.
You're mild.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, hibernate. Oh, that's a green.
Okay.
And a blue.
Okay. Ooh, I like
So-
that. Okay, so no reds.
Succeed on the next step with Artius.
Mm-hmm.
Remove 1 fire from your total.
Okay.
Succeed on the next level with Artius. Give 1 love point to all players. Okay, you'll just give another love point.
Please do. And the place
Okay.
you're going is the Soaring Hearts.
Learn to fly together. Take a lesson with one of our talented instructors or take wing with someone special.
Okay.
Let's see something. Soaring with Arts. When we meet up, we'll have a lesson. Next flight, first flight. And next level, new heights. You may pay 1 love point to upgrade a single die by 1 upgrade. Only 1 die may be upgraded. Bonus, roll a spark on your last roll of the successful date and choose another player to gain 1 love.
Okay. You'd have to choose me, I think.
I know.
All right, there's a potential
Hey,
to get a
why do
lot
you
of
have
love
fires
points
right
from
now?
yours. I'm just making them fires for good luck.
Fires aren't good luck.
All right, roll your first roll.
He's crazy. Uh-huh.
All right. Let's see what you got. I see a lot of hearts.
Okay, 3 hearts, 1 fire.
Okay.
So...
All right, so that fire stays, and now we put a line under your person. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there you go. Okay. Do you want to move on to the first flight? So you did your lesson. Now you're going to do the first flight.
I'm going to go to my first flight.
Okay, moving on to the first flight. She re-rolls those. Not the fire,
okay.
unless you want to use one of your cards, but no. Okay. Okay.
3 hearts again.
3 hearts again. Okay, that's always nice. Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
Okay, now I think I am going to go to my last one.
Last one is the next level. Also, when you succeed on the next step, you remove a fire from your total. So this is gone now. You see how that happened? You had this ability right there. That was good.
I really hope that I get this one.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to have any issues.
1 fire, 2 hearts.
So that's 2 more hearts.
So 2 more hearts, which is 17.
You're at 17, and you succeeded on the next level. Okay, so that's going to give 1 love point to all players. So thank you. I needed
finally,
that.
I'm going to write it.
Oh, you write it for me, yeah. I've been writing all of them here.
You only get 1, though.
Only 1, yeah. But hey, that helps me. Also, if you rolled a spark on a successful date, choose another player to gain a love point.
Oh my goodness!
You rolled a spark! Check that out! Okay.
So what I'll do is I'm going to just...
Do 2. Give me 2.
I have to do a line.
And I'll give you, like, 20. Alright, so you earned 9 love points on your first date, 8 love points on your next date. You keep it up, you'll win the game the next time it's your turn.
I know I will.
Alright, so
it's your turn now.
also, she stays in your dating pool. So
now I have these 2 in my dating pool.
So next time, you can go back and date one of them that you thought was good.
Yeah, but I'm not going to date them again.
Okay.
Okay, so it's Michael's turn.
Okay.
So I'm going to choose the things for him again. And right now, I do not think Moon Shadow is the best choice.
Okay. All right.
So we're going to take Dawn away.
Take my date away. Okay.
This one does not look like a very good choice.
She looks very grumpy, actually. Can you show the camera? This is not somebody I want to date.
Actually, yes, this would be a great choice for him.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
You said I choose it.
Okay.
So, this is the one that is on date, and seeking a companion for simulating conversation and the appreciation of poetry. Unoriginal pickup lines are an immediate disqualification. So, I do not think Michael has anything in common with
I am
this.
so scared of dating this one.
Let's hope. Okay, hoarder.
Right. No,
You're
that's
a spender.
completely opposite of me.
Cold. Okay.
A little bit.
Relax.
Nope.
Solitary. Oh, that's a red.
This is not going to go well.
Okay, so 2 blues,
All right.
2 reds. So he is going to Adventures Theme Park. Thrill Rides Glory. I love the games and won a minor relic in the Axe Throw. Can get crowded. I do not think this one's going to like it because this one likes poetry and this is a theme park.
Okay.
Adventures Theme Park. Meet up. You'll do rides. Next up, dinner. Next level, fireworks. Your social die is blue here.
Social die, boom. Okay, so social goes from red to blue.
Roll a spark on your first roll and upgrade 2 dice by 1 or a red die to a green die. Okay.
Oh, that'll be nice. Okay, as far as the Soaring Hearts place, oh wait, no, that's not where I'm going. Where are we going? We're going to the Adventure Theme Park? All right, so that's good. And then Arcanox, I just read this here. It's saying when I get burned by her, I'm going to lose 2 love points.
And he only has 2 love points. So if he does get burned by her, he'll have 0 love points and he'll probably win the game.
Yep, and after a successful date with Arcanox, you can change one of your attributes by 1 degree. That's like she's wanting to change me to be more like her. This is a terrible date.
So, like, what you do is, like, you could take one of these and change it.
I could go from a spender to an investor, so a little more like what she wants.
Or you could...
I knew she'd be a hoarder. She looks like a librarian. Yeah, okay.
You could... Because she likes poetry, so she mostly spends her day, like, writing poetry in a journal. So, and probably she can't really see so good. So that's why she has her glasses.
All right, we're offending everybody. Librarians, pet owners, and glasses people as well. All right, so I have this apology I'm going to save. So let's do this, because I do not want to lose 2 love points by getting burned. Okay,
2 hearts, 2 fires. If you get burned by her, then you lose 2 love points.
Okay, so...
Did you get burned?
No, so I have 2 right there. Now, this thing says spend to remove a fire result. So I can actually remove this one from the game.
And now you
Wait, this one says roll a spark on your first roll and upgrade 2 dice by 1.
Oh.
Okay, so
you got a spark on your first
I'm going to turn these 2 into greens. And I'm going to use the apology to remove a fire result. You see how that's going to happen? So that's out of the box. Now I'm going to re-roll these ones.
And then put this...
Alright, so it's a really fun game. You can play with all ages, as you see. And it even works with adults. Like, you can play an advanced version that might be better for a more strategic player, where you have these different goal cards that you're looking at. And these goal cards will have things like, hey, you want to live dangerously, or maybe that's not, the best one. Maybe, here. Date a dragon that has poison breath, then you'll get more points for that. And how you would remember that you dated a dragon that had poison breath is you'd be honest about it, but you'd write it down on this sheet. And there's lots of different things you track with this extra sheet that comes with the Kickstarter of the game. But I'm sure you can find this game on the Facebook Marketplace, or find somewhere like that. Look online for Cinder, but it's a really cool game. I'd recommend checking it out. And was it Smirk and Laughter Games? All right, so check them out. Smirk and Laughter Games. This is a little hidden gem. You just gotta try it. What a fun theme as well, like dating dragons. And you can even play it solo. As you can see, they're saying don't fly solo. There's a solo variant and a co-op variant, where obviously if there's a solo, there's going to be a co-op option, where you have to get a certain amount of points. And that is something I really enjoy about this game, is you can play all sorts of different ways. And really, these dice, they're just so cute. So all in all, I would recommend this game, especially for kids, but also for adults wanting to play something that is going to make you laugh. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching.